Hey YouTube, Pacific TacWest here. Today we're going to be doing a comparison video of the HK VP9 and the HK P30. Simply going to run 2 mags through each and give you my thoughts for pros and cons of one over the other. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the P30. So let's go ahead and take a look. And now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing, 2 magazines through the HK VP9. So again, comparison shootout of the VP9 and the P30. Both are HK pistols, both chambered 9mm. A lot of similarities between the two. They both have the powder release for the ambidextrous mag release. The P30 is hammer, the VP9 is striker. They both have a lot of similar features, but the one thing that really I feel sets the VP9 aside from the P30 is the trigger. Now, I've shown this in a few videos, but I want to do it side by side just to show you one versus the other, the trigger reset on the VP9 and the trigger reset on the P30. So I'm going to start first with the VP9. Very little travel to reset that. Now let's go ahead and do the exact same thing though, but on the P30. Quite a bit more, and then more travel or more uptake time to break it again. Whereas on the VP9, once the trigger reset, it had a shorter break. So overall, both are solid 9mm pistols. Being from having one of my first 9mm be a Glock, this reminds me similar to that trigger break. I've had people that have been raised on HKs that have no issues whatsoever with this trigger. So again, it just depends on what your shooting background is to how you're going to adapt to one trigger versus the other. But I can say that from shooting both these side by side, my preference for what I have been used to is the VP9 for the trigger. But for overall feel, from an ergonomic stance, I still really like the way that the P30 feels in the hand. I don't know, something about this just feels a little bit different than this. But I really do like the feel of the VP9, or excuse me, the feel of the P30 in the hand. While the VP9 is still great, there's something that's just a little different about this that I prefer. So again, from Pacific TacWest, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and be sure to check back for future uploads.